Hello and welcome to Mr. A's Maths Today. Here is today's problem. When you're ready, pause the video and give it a go. So today's question, we are definitely into higher territory now. We're 3 marks, it's bounds involving division. A is 4.72 to 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. That means that number has possibly been rounded. B is 158, again to 3 significant figures. So again, that n number has possibly been rounded. These are what they are after rounded. Bounds are always about what could it have been, what might it have been. Work out the upper bound of A divided by B. You can always tell a bound question because they give you what it's been afterwards. You must show your working. That means a guess is not going to score you any marks on this type of question. As soon as it says this, you need to realise I must show all my working, otherwise I'm going to score 0. Okay, I'm going to do what I always do. I am going to draw a bounds table. I'm going to work out my lower bound and upper bound of the things contained within the formula, and that is A and B. This has been rounded to 3 significant figures. It's that 2 that has possibly been rounded. Well, I'm going to round it up to the 3rd significant figure. I'm going to round it down to the 3rd significant figure. This is just helping me find those lower and upper bounds because the lower bound is halfway between them. So that's 4.715. My upper bound is halfway between those two, 4.725. My lower bound is 4.75 of, this is A, 4.715. My upper bound is 4.725. And for B, I'm going to do the same. B is 158. It's this 8 that's been rounded. Round it up by 1, round it down by 1. My lower bound is there, 157.5. My upper bound is there, 158.5. Going to pop that into my little table. 157.5, 158.5. This table is often enough to get you a couple of marks, so I might have already scored a couple of marks. Possibly not because it was only worth 3, but it might get me one of them. I've worked out the bounds. I just need to pick sensibly now. I want this to be as high as it can possibly be. I want the upper bound. Well, if I'm dividing 2 numbers, what do I want them to be? If I want this to be as high as possible, I want the top number to be as high as possible. I want that to be big. But I want my lower number to be as low as possible. That's what will keep this to be as high as it can possibly be. So you always need to think on these questions and work out what combination will work out best. But the more of them you try, the better you will get. Let's have a look. So I'm going to do A upper bound divided by B lower bound. Going to use my trusty calculator to work out this. I would assume this is going to be on a calculator paper. Gives me a really nice number of 0.03. And that's my answer. That is the highest possible value this could have been before that rounding takes place. As I say, always start off with this. It's going to get you a mark at least. Hope that helps. Here's today's challenge question. When you're ready, pause, give it a go. Pop your answers in the comments below. And don't forget, maths question a day keeps those bad grades at bay. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.